Next stop on the Castrol Edge Nationwide Series brings us to Road America. It's the running of the Menards Road America 200. Should be a great race here today. And on the pole for this event, driving the number 10 Driven to Honor Mustang, it's Nicole Williams, her first pole of the season. Beside her, in the number 43, it's Craig Batson. Row number 2 has the 87 of Mark Matthews and the 62 of Tim Gardner. Row 3 has Dylan Ogo in the 3 and the 33 of Ryan Acosta. And row number 4 has Stephen Pollard the 3rd in the 24 and the 16 of Russ Batson. And here comes the command to fire him up here at Road America. And there's the command to fire him up. And sorry we missed the command here. Thought I had the volume up or whatever, but guess a little leery about the last time when he was at Dover when we had a horrible guy doing the command to do the engines. Next row down is the 44 of Jeff James and the 89 of Kyle Austin. And here comes the field coming out of corner number 4, corner number 14. And the green flag waves, and we are underway here at Road America. Nicole Williams driving the number 10 Jennifer Jo Cobb car. One of the 2 Jennifer Jo Cobb racing cars, I should say. Jumps out to the lead. It's the same setup, I think, that Joshua Collard had when he won this event a season ago. And Craig Batson giving Nicole chase here a little bit as they come down into turn number 2. Braking hard for this turn right here, and then heading into a little sweeper here at Road America. It's a kind of a tough turn to maneuver around, as you see right there. Nicole up on the high side just a little bit and working that turn. It's kind of working the brake and the throttle just a little bit on this turn, and now the long straight heading for the kink of the track. Puts it right in the 4th gear, speeds on down, and Nicole pulls away just a little bit from Craig Batson in the 43. In the 2nd gear they go here. Batson's in 2nd position. 3rd is Tim Gardner. And Nicole rounds turn number 14 as they come up the front stretch. 8 laps of the distance here, by the way, today here at Road America. And Nicole Williams lead the first lap of the race. Let's check where they're running right now. And Nicole Williams driving the number 10 Driven to Honor Ford for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing, one of the 2 cars that's entered into the race for that team. She's the leader right now. 2nd is Craig Batson. 3rd is Tim Gardner. 4th, Mark Matthews. 5th, John Acosta. 6th is Russ Batson in the 6th. 7th, Dylan Ogo. 8th is Kyle Austin. 9th, Stephen Pollard III. 10th is Jeff James in the 44. Then running 11th right now is Joshua Michaels in the 12th. 12th is Drew Austin. 13th is Dougie Shears. 14th, Jacob Budd, matching his car number in 14th. 15th, Jacob Lawler. 16th is Cody Lamas. Amy Bush running 17th. She's having a horrible season so far in her rookie season. 18th is Keith Batson. 19th is Daniel Day. 20th right now, Charles Jackson in the 51 car. Julian Wilson, our winner at Nashville. Craig Batson off the course just a little bit. Loses a couple spots there. Now Julian Wilson tries to go on the outside of Keith for the 20th spot. Wilson right now runs in 21st. 22nd is Samuel Mills. 23rd, the Johanna Long car of Kyle Matthews as he The car he won his first ever nationwide race, one race ago at Dover. And Kyle's very, very pleased about that. Actually, 2 races ago at Dover, excuse me. Right now, he in the Johanna Long car runs in 23rd position right now. 24th is Taylor Acosta. 25th right now is Dalton Day. 26th, the defending race champion of here, Road America, Joshua Collard, and he and Jenny Joe having a bad day thus far here at Road America. And this is the kind of tracks that Collard usually excels at too, is on the road courses. But not this time it ain't. Some little missed setup, I guess you might call it, on the Collard machine. And that, by the way, the second Jennifer Jo Cobb racing machine. Rohit Baderview runs in 27th in the Monster Energy Drink Toyota for Kyle Busch Motorsports. Dylan Young, 28th right now. 29th is Cameron Gilson. 30th, John Azalea in the Flex Seal Chevrolet number 4. In 31st right now is Austin Ogo. 32nd, Samuel Ogo. Um, 33rd is Jake Williams in the 32. 34th is Nick Nealman. 35th is Jared Stone. 36th, Angel Navarro. And 37th right now, last place, is Lisa Shears in the 79. But through the kink of the track goes Nicole Williams, as she still continues to lead the race right now. The number 10 car, Craig Batson, in the 43, runs second spot still. Craig won earlier this season at Richmond, Virginia. And you're riding on board with Nicole Williams in car number 10. Let's go full lap around with her here around Road America. If you ever wonder what it's like to ride along in this 4-mile course. In the third gear, she goes through that turn. This is turn 2 right here. Nicole puts her right in second gear and then move it up the straightaway as she goes. Third gear. That long stretch there, fourth gear now. 180 miles an hour through there. 184, 186 miles an hour down to this point of the track. Into that tight turn there, down to about 65 miles an hour. Into another tight turn she goes. Another short straight, another turn. Let's off the gas just a little bit. Now through another hard turn right there, and down to about 65 miles an hour through there. And this turn here, you gotta play with the throttle and the brake, as we mentioned before. You hear Nicole on and off the throttle, kind of pedaling the car, as we say in drag racing. And now in the fourth gear, what's the acceleration there? 165, 70, 180, 185, 86, 188 miles an hour down in there. And now going to turn number 14, the last turn of the course. She brakes a little bit for that turn. And now back on the throttle she goes, and up the hill she goes on the front stretch. You do not want a broken car going uphill, trust me, you don't. And it's a lap around Road America, and in the turn number 1 and over 189 miles per hour through that turn. so far, halfway through the going right now for Nicole Williams. 4 laps down, 4 laps to go. Nothing really changes in this field here. Craig Batson running second position. Batson won earlier this season at Richmond, Virginia. The Pilot Flying J Mustang for Richard Petty Motorsports. Jim Gardner, the number 62 South Point Chevrolet, driving for Brendan Gaughan. And Gardner right now runs in third position right now. Part of that Gardner and Baxter and part of that Gardner Stone Baxter team, I guess you might say. I'm trying to think of what the team name is. But anyway, Gardner runs in third position right now. Johnny, by the way, his the team manager up at Pocono right now for the race for the Castrol GTX Cup Series event. Mark Matthews currently running fourth in car number 87 for Nemco Motorsports as a Toyota he's driving right there. John Azalea runs fifth right now. The Hunt Brothers Pizza Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing RCR. Russ Batson, the number 16 Ford EcoBoost Mustang for Roush Family Racing. He runs sixth right now. Seventh is Dylan Ogo. Another RCR car runs in seventh. Eighth right now, Kyle Austin, who's had a pretty good run so far here today. Unsponsored, that 89 car is. Stephen Pollard the third runs in ninth position, number 24 car for SR2 Motorsports. Jeff James, number 44 car. He's 10th. 11th is Joshua Michaels for Penske Racing. Drew Austin, the Regan Smith car for JR Motorsports. The number 7 Texler Chevrolet runs 12th. Drew's having a pretty good season so far. Dougie Shears 13th. Super Shears, I'm not sure how he usually is on road courses, but 13th is his result right now so far. Jacob Budd still matching his car number 14th. 15th, Jacob Lawler. 16th is still Cody Lamas. You look at the rest of the field. Charles Jackson up to 19th. Keith Batson down to 20th. Julian Wilson, our winner at Nashville, is in 21st. Or Nashville Short Track, I should say. Samuel Mills still 22nd right now. 23rd still Kyle Matthews in the Johanna Long car. Running 23rd. 24th is Taylor Acosta. Dalton Day, Joshua Collard still 26th. As we now have 2 laps to go in the race. Rohit Baderview still 27th. 28th still Dylan Young in the other Penske Racing Ford. Cameron Gilson 29th. 30th John Azalea. 31st Austin Ogo. Samuel Ogo 32nd. Jake Williams 33rd right now. Nick Nealman in 34th. 35th Jared Stone. Angel Navarro and Lisa Shears having a heated battle for 36th. And Angel Navarro's slow, and it looks like as if he's holding up Lisa Shears in some ways, but pace car down through there. There's Nicole Williams still in the field here as she now plays to that. You see here what I'm talking about right there. Playing with the throttle through that little turn there. Now Nicole goes through that speedy kink right there. Saw her do 188 there earlier in the turn. And still 188 miles an hour heading off into this turn here. But Craig Batson, he appears to be closing in just a little bit on Nicole too. Let's see what happens. On that final lap, Craig Batson driving the wheels off of this number 43 car Ford versus Ford, battling it out here as Nicole Williams sees the white flag this time by and be 1 lap remaining in the Menards Road America 200. White flag waves for Nicole Williams, 1 lap remaining here. Does Craig Batson have anything for Nicole Williams in the last lap of the event? He's closing in just a little bit as they head off into turn number 1. As we said before, road course racing is all about hitting your marks. And hitting your marks, hitting your shift points, everything. Batson's still run up on the back bumper of Nicole Williams now. Nicole, while driving with one eye out the window and one eye on the rear view mirror. Again, you're on board with Nicole Williams, car number 10. And right there, the last half of the course seems to be where Nicole pulls away just a little bit on Craig Batson. Craig's about used up all his stuff trying to catch Nicole. As through turn number 13 right now. Nicole has one more turn to negotiate now. The corner number 4, corner number 14 down to the up the hill and on the front stretch they go. And for the second race in a row, the Menards Road America 200 will go to Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing. And this time it's Nicole Williams as she wins the Menards Road America 200 here at Road America, excuse me. Joshua Collard won this race a season ago for that same team, but now it's their second car of Nicole Williams that wins here today. Dominating performance for Nicole, much like Collard did a season ago. Craig Batson, he comes home second. Third position to Tim Gardner. Fourth position, Mark Matthews. John Acosta, fifth position. Good race for him. Russ Batson comes home sixth. Seventh was Dylan Ogo. Kyle Austin, eighth. Ninth was Stephen Pollard, the third. And 10th position was Jeff James. And here's your points they are right now. Here's the race results, excuse me. Average speed 121.56 miles an hour, and there's the finishing results. Nicole Williams takes the win here today. Dominating performance for her. And there we gave you the top 10 already. Joshua Michaels comes home 11th. 12th was Drew Austin. 13th was Dougie Shears. Jacob Budd matched his car number 14th, 15th Jacob Lawler, 16th Cody Lamas, Amy Bush 17th, 18th Daniel Day, 19th Charles Jackson, and 20th was Keith Batson. And here's the rest of the finishing order at this event. So yeah. But for Nicole Williams, she takes home the victory here today, and doesn't that car look beautiful in victory lane, doesn't it? Yep, the number 10, driven the honor board for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing, takes the win here today at Road America. And here's your points they are right now. Angel Navarro has the points lead still by 104 points, so he's got a giant points lead right now, even with the bad run on the road course. Dalton Day second right now. Third, Nicole Williams. Fourth, Drew Austin. Fifth right now, Joshua Michaels. Then Mark Matthews, Samuel Mills, Stephen Pollard the third, Jared Stone, and Kyle Matthews the top 10. All the way down to Taylor Acosta, currently in 20th right now in the points chase. And Steve Pollard, last place right now. And next race on the tour, the Alliance Truck Parts 250 at Michigan Speedway. Don't miss it. Should be fun.